Welcome to day 12 in the spitting rain. Our plan is to do about 6.5 miles, similar to yesterday. And we're already starting in the rain, so we haven't beat it yet, but it shouldn't be too bad.
This 2-car shuffle is pretty cool for slack packers. Yeah, walking in the rain is never anybody's first choice, but we're in Virginia in the springtime, and so there's going to be walking in the rain. The thing we've done is we've decided to do a short day, and so we know we're not setting up a tent in the rain. We're going back to the hotel. We'll have a hot shower.
Use the right lane to take exit 168 onto Arcadia and State Route 614.
So while we're not looking forward to it, we're gonna do it anyway. Is your gear already in the back? Oh, it's in your arms, isn't it?
Yeah. Mine's small. It doesn't need to go in the back like this.
Yeah, I think the adventure has begun.
Good morning.
We're actually using paper maps now. We're so far off the beaten path. I don't know. Maybe Sam's got some signal. We've got different cell providers, so sometimes one of us has it and the other doesn't. I've got Verizon. I'm completely offline.
I didn't quite
Work.
We have found both parking spots, and we're about to get out of the car. And seems like the rain is kind of misty now, not rain. So I like our odds.
Yes.
All right, rigged for rain. Say goodbye to the car. And what's the time, Sam?
8:53.
Okay. What's the plan, Raptor?
About 7 miles back to our car. Nice, not too bad of rain today.
Just misty.
So nice trail expected too. So it'll be good.
Got it, Raptor? Most of today is going to be downhill. We already climbed the big uphill for the day, which wasn't big. A lot of ridge running. And while it's sprinkling, misting, spitting, it's not raining hard. I'm not even wearing a raincoat right now. I have an umbrella. If it starts to really pour, I'll put the umbrella back up. But it is hard to use the umbrella when the trees are all wet and the limbs are weighed down. The green tunnel gets a little bit tighter, so sometimes it's not as easy to use an umbrella as you might think.
Plan. Okay, nice.
here's our big view for the day. Wait for it. The crazy train does not have to stop at this station. We just slowed down and we're going on.
Yeah, it looks very cruisy.
Trying to catch up with this gang on a downhill on an easy trail is it's a dangerous business. But I'll catch them. So we are finished with our hike today at 11:30.
Not 1:30.
No, 11:30, got 6 miles in. Now it's time to find some Wi-Fi and food. All right, we got the 2-car system down. Good job, Raptor. Good job.
Okay, today was day 12, and we've done a little thing in the last couple of days. Instead of taking a 0 mileage day and a full day of rest, we've hiked for 2 mornings and then had an afternoon of rest.
Yes.
And because Slider and Raptor were just joining us on the trail, that's probably a really good thing to do. So if you were coming out and had...
We had to break them in slowly.
So the advice I give is if you've got family or friends joining you on your through hike, plan for a couple of Nero days. So not a 0, but maybe a half day to let them have some conditioning. So Sam, you did set up a pretty good pace today.
I did, and yesterday too. I went into hyperdrive both days.
So to what do we owe the crazy train?
Oh, well, it wasn't great weather.
Yeah.
Particularly today, we really didn't have any views, although I will say there's something about hiking in misty weather. Like the greens pop from the foliage. You don't get distracted by the views.
Yeah. Just full disclosure, we stopped only once on the way, and that was because 3 of us needed to daff off into the woods and relieve ourselves of some coffee from breakfast.
And I needed to take off some clothes,
Yeah.
which is standard.
But except for that, we just kept rolling. And, that's the thing. You don't want to sit around in soggy woods and, eat a
Right.
bag of tuna.
You just want to chew up the miles. And
Yeah.
we did the 6.1 in 3 hours.
Yeah.
So now that you guys are warmed up, we have big plans for tomorrow, but we'll wait for tomorrow for that to happen.
Now that we're warmed up, they're gonna crush us.
It is so good to have all 4 of us on the trail at once.
Yes, it is.
You guys had a running dialogue today that was like a podcast. It was entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
Learned all about NASCAR and Indy 500.
So what will you remember about this day?
No, it's great. I love being out on the trail and just being with you guys. It's incredible, and the memories that you can just remember. These days when you were here before. It's incredible to me how I can, put myself back 3 years ago into that very same time. So, no, it's awesome. I love it. It's really cool to be back on trail with you guys for sure.
He's telling me how much the next couple days are going to crush me.
Yeah, I was looking at a profile map. I was uploading videos at Starbucks this afternoon. This is what I was doing to catch up. It took hours on their Wi-Fi. Super 8 Wi-Fi is not great. I guess I'm a little spoiled living in Pacific Northwest. I'm kind of used to having really good Wi-Fi. But anyway, so we spent like 4 hours at Starbucks today. And I lost my train of thought already.
We got a lot of rest, for tomorrow. A couple big days upcoming, so
Yeah.
it's good to rest.
But that's it. Yeah. I was looking at the AWOL guide to the AT and looking at the profiles coming up, and everything we've done up to day 12 has just been training for what comes after.
Yeah.
So Slider, what are you going to remember?
Oh, I think all the brilliant greens today were just, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And the best wildlife sightings were on the drive back.
Oh, what did you see on the way back?
Yeah,
We saw an owl.
We saw a turkey.
Yes.
And a turkey.
Yeah.
We saw a turkey next to that road.
Yeah.
We had a successful drive. We dropped the car off and we kind of made our way through an area via paper map, right? We did not have signal and we were successful, so that was a win for today.
Yeah, we were lucky that was not a gated.
Yeah,
There was not one of these Forest Service gates across our road.
right.
That would have made me sad.
Yes.
But yeah, we did get the car pretty close, both cars pretty close to both trailheads, so that was really good.
Yeah.
And we drove through the little village of Buchanan or Buchanan. I'm not sure quite how it's pronounced by people who live there, but it's adorable. They have all kinds of little restaurants and shops and things. I think it would be a fun town to spend some time in.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, what are you going to remember from today? You're going to remember your pace.
She was going so fast. She had nothing to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did feel pretty good about the pace.
Yeah.
I am still slow as molasses, but my climbing has gotten a lot better. Like, you guys didn't hike with me, 12 days ago, and I was much slower. So it's nice to see that, training works and your body adapts and it gets stronger and faster, even though I'm not bionic. So yeah.
Well, I generally think it takes 2 weeks to get trail legs, and we're right up against 2 weeks. We're almost there. So
Yeah.
I think we're peaking right at the right time.
Absolutely. You guys are strong. I was feeling the dust of her trail, and I was getting pollen and sneezing, and it was her fault, and I don't know.
Well, I want to shout out to a couple of the people that have been commenting. I really appreciate it. John, it's nice to be in dialogue with you again. That's been fun. The folks up at is it the Barn Hostel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for you guys commenting. Amy, thanks for commenting. We love the comments, so thank you. And thanks for joining us.